If you want to find out how to survive your fall semester, then keep watching this video. Hello you guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello there. My name is Karen and I make brand new videos for you guys every single week. So you should definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all of my brand new videos and shorts. So over the past month, honestly, I have been having a back to school series on my channel where I've just made a bunch of videos about the back to school season. I did like a college day in my life. I compared online college versus in-person college. And then I also showed you guys some basic essentials and school supplies that you need in order to have a successful school year. But in this week's video, we are going to be wrapping up the back to school series by me showing you how to crush your fall semester as a college student. So this video is not catered directly to like first year college students, and this is like your first semester. You could be in your third year of college and you will still find this video super useful, so definitely continue watching if this is not your first year of college. But if you are a first year college student, then this video will still be really helpful. It applies to everyone. So basically in this video, I'm going to be covering some essential tips for college students. I'm going to talk about some study routines that you can adopt, rewards, how you can incorporate exercise into your busy routine, and then also some snacks that you can eat in order to reach your fullest potential as a student. So without further ado, let's get right into this week's video. So today I'm going to be covering 10 tips. These are like the top 10 tips that are a survival guide for the fall semester. So starting off with number 1, organize yourself at the beginning of the semester. Even if you started a few weeks ago, you still do have time to set yourself up for success. You can use a planner or some sort of digital calendar. You can go through your classes on Canvas, look at the syllabus, write everything down, and then plan ahead, because guys, assignments and things like that come up so fast, and you may see something that's due in the middle of the semester and you're like, okay, that's not due until October, but then October creeps up on you and you have a million other things going on and you just get so overwhelmed. So basically I would recommend going through all of your classes, looking at the syllabus and writing everything down just so that you can prepare yourself for everything that you need to accomplish within the upcoming months. Time flies during the fall semester, like you're literally starting school and then all of a sudden it's time to go on winter break and it just flies by. I can't believe that I'm already in like week 4 of college. I feel like we started yesterday because everything's just been like boom, 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 like we just have to keep going. Thankfully, I have everything written out ahead of time so I know what's coming up and what to expect, so there are no surprises. The second tip that I have for you guys to crush your fall semester is to embrace this season. Take advantage of the cozy, crisp fall weather, you guys. You can study outdoors as long as it's not like absolutely freezing and you're dying outside, but you can make a warm cup of tea or coffee while you study in your dorm, or you can even listen to like those fun fall playlists or winter playlists that are on Spotify or Apple Music. Sometimes I just feel like a change of scenery is all the motivation that I need to get things done. Like if I'm really struggling with trying to get assignments done and I'm in my bed, I'm like, maybe I just need to go somewhere else. So definitely embrace the atmosphere of fall and just know that it's such an amazing time of the year, so you should definitely take advantage of it, and it makes tasks that are overwhelming just seem a little bit less scary. I promise you, like the fall atmosphere and ambiance is just so amazing to get some schoolwork done in. My third tip that I have for you guys is to use your fall breaks or any sort of long weekend to your advantage. So although you should give yourself some time off and you should take advantage of those breaks to like rest and recuperate, also remember that you could review your notes if you're struggling in a certain class. You could also get ahead on homework assignments, any of those like small tasks that you need to like complete each week, or you could work on a big project that may be due at the end of the semester. So I know a lot of schools have fall breaks and it's just like a 3-day weekend, or maybe you even get like a Friday and a Monday off, so you have like a 4-day weekend. You could take like Friday off and Saturday off, and then Sunday and Monday you could catch up on all of your assignments and schoolwork. I know a lot of classes, they require like giant PowerPoint presentations or giant papers due in December. So if you have those fall breaks, maybe it's just a time where you could like look at the rubric for that or look at the directions for it and see what you're going to need to accomplish and plan ahead on when you're going to get it done, or you could just start working on it. My fourth tip that I have for you guys is to remember to prepare for midterms. They come up so fast, you guys. Just try to start reviewing materials a few weeks in advance. Make sure to also like break your study sessions into manageable like time frames, just so it doesn't seem overwhelming. And this is also a great way to spend your fall break, as I just mentioned. If your fall break happens to happen before midterms, you can use that time to like study a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to find time to prepare for those midterms, so I would suggest if you don't have some sort of long weekend or break, just use your weekends to your advantage, or like Sundays are a great time to kind of look ahead and see when those midterms are coming up and plan on when you're going to study for them. It's just like one more thing that you have to do, and it can be so aggravating, but you do have to prepare for them because sometimes they even count for a large percentage of your final grade. The fifth essential tip that I have for you guys is to join a study group. Especially if you're an in-person student, I would definitely recommend like finding study groups or just friends in your class that want to study together, because they can be so beneficial to your success. So although I would recommend joining them, I wouldn't recommend using them as your primary source of studying, because whenever you're in a big group of people that are your age and like have your same interests, you just have a lot to talk about. It can be really distracting, and sometimes you find yourself not getting that much done during like your study sessions. So definitely don't think like, okay, I'm just gonna go to my study group and that's gonna be the only way that I'm gonna study, unless you're like that and you learn really well with other people. I am like that, but only to a certain extent, because I do like to study with other people, but I also do need to like go home and review everything and make sure that I'm certain that I know everything. But study groups can also be a fantastic way to just reinforce things that you learned in class, or some things that you may have forgotten that another person remembers. It's great for that. So yeah, study groups are great. Just make sure that you are studying in the way that is best for you. Okay, so next up we have the sixth essential tip for the fall semester. This one is probably my favorite, you guys. Remember to use fall themed rewards. Hold on, let me explain myself. You can motivate yourself to get things done with seasonal rewards. After you complete a study session, you could go to Dunkin' and get a pumpkin spice latte, or like a pumpkin muffin, some sort of like fall themed treat. Or you can also plan like fun fall activities on the weekend, like as a reward for getting through the entire week. So you and your best friends could plan out going to a pumpkin patch, you could go on a hayride, you could go shopping for fall decor, and then decorate your dorm or your apartment with some fun fall decorations. I mean, there's so many great things that you could do, and that's just for the fall time. And then for Christmas, you could make Christmas cookies, you could have a Christmas movie night, you could drive around and look at Christmas lights. I mean, the opportunities are endless for all of these fun rewards. And sometimes it's so hard as a college student to find the time to go and do the things that put you in the spirit of the holiday season. But if you make it a priority and you also make it a reward for getting all your stuff done, you're gonna find yourself motivated to do everything that you need to do during the week, so that your weekends are your fun time. My seventh tip that I have for you guys is to eat healthy snacks. I know this sounds really weird and just like basic knowledge that everybody knows but never really uses. Certain snacks are definitely going to give you the energy to complete everything that you need to do in a day, because it can be so tiring whenever you're waking up early, going to classes, coming home, having to like go to the library and study, complete other assignments that you need to do. I mean, there's just so much to be done in a day that you are gonna need to be eating things that give you energy. Some examples of these foods are apple slices. They can give you a quick energy boost. We have dark chocolate, which is super good for boosting your brain function and your focus. You can eat walnuts. They're full of omega-3s that help to improve cognitive performance. So just try to pick the things that keep you the most energized and focused and determined during those long study sessions, because although the like hot fries taste good and they're amazing, you probably want to like think about, wait, what is actually going to give me the ability to be able to keep doing all the things I need to do? You can still eat your favorite snacks. I'm just saying that maybe you could try to incorporate some of the healthier items into your routine along with your other favorite snacks in moderation. My eighth tip that I have for you guys is to adjust your routine. So as you all know, the days sadly get shorter during the fall season after like daylight savings time or whatever. So make sure to adjust your study routine to make sure that you're getting the most out of the daylight hours. So the most important tasks that you need to get done, try to get them done earlier in the day, just so that you can remain energized, because the sun's gonna be setting at 5 o'clock and it gets to be very depressing if you're just locked up in your room all night trying to do all these really hard things. It just gets to be dark and lonely. So try to wake up earlier. As much as I hate to say that, try to like wake up earlier to get some of the like bigger things that you need to get done, and then you can use your night to kind of watch your favorite show, do your self-care routine, skincare routine, and then just like wind down since the sun goes down earlier during the fall season. The ninth tip that I have for you guys is to remember to exercise and stay active. This can be really hard. It sounds simple because everyone's always like, make sure you're exercising every single day. But whenever you just start getting so busy, it can be super hard to prioritize working out and actually taking care of your own self and your well-being. It's just like whenever you're trying to balance everything, something has to suffer. Sometimes exercise is the thing that kind of gets thrown out the window. But if you want to try to prioritize it, some ways that you could go do like a full workout at your school's like rec center or a local gym. But you could also just get a brisk walk in around campus. They will allow you to kind of like refresh your mind and just improve your mental health overall. I cannot tell you how amazing it is just to like walk on a treadmill for 25 minutes. It may seem so boring to some people, but I promise you, if you find like the right playlist or the right YouTube videos to watch or the right series on Netflix to watch, it can be so much fun. And you're also moving your body at the same time. And after you're done, you just feel like you accomplished something so large, even though you just walked on the treadmill. So I would definitely recommend trying to incorporate exercise into your daily routine as a college student because it's super important for your overall mental health and well-being. And my 10th tip for you guys in order to crush your fall semester is to start planning for the end of the year in November. As I mentioned earlier, the fall semester absolutely flies by. So if you can start having everything prepped and ready to go at the end of November, it will just make the transition of moving into finals and winter break so much easier. So some things that you could do during like the second to last week or the last week in November, you could pack everything up that you're going to need over the winter break, especially if you're in like a dorm or an apartment and you're not commuting. You need to pack up like your clothes that you're going to need, all of your like toiletries that you're going to need. Maybe if like you took a bunch of stuff from your room at home, you're definitely going to need to like pack it all up from your dorm to bring it back to your house. You could also start prepping for finals by reviewing your notes. As I mentioned earlier, like trying to get ahead with stuff, even though it can be very hard because you still do have like classes to attend and things to do at the same time. And then as I mentioned earlier, again, some classes may require like a giant final project or paper. I know majority of mine do. So you can just try to remember to start making like an outline for those kind of projects, just so you aren't trying to like frantically get it done a few days before the due date, because that can be super frustrating and hard. I would definitely try to start doing that at the end of November. Thanksgiving break, if you have one, is also a great time to do that as well. But I know some people like literally just get off for Thanksgiving and nothing else. But if you just start doing a little bit each day, it will make the process so much easier and smoother for you. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 essential tips in order for you to absolutely crush your fall semester. I promise you, you are going to do great. These tips will help you out immensely with figuring things out as a college student, because it can be super hard, especially within the first few weeks, trying to understand how everything works, trying to figure out how you're going to balance everything and do everything. It is so terrifying in the beginning, but just know that it gets easier over time and you will eventually become accustomed to your daily life as a college student. With that, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all of my brand new content every single week. I love you guys all so much. I hope you're having a fantastic semester so far, and I will see you guys in next week's video, which may or may not be the beginning of the fall series. Bye, you guys.